Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to our sponsored segment. So join us on the show to discuss the art of home ownership is the product manager for Duo Mixstar Africa. Boyinde Shodipo, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Yes.
So, I saw that Duo is about rent to home, and I've heard this before. Tell us exactly what is rent to home, and what does that mean for Nigerians?
Okay. So before I delve into Duo itself, I would say Mixstar Africa in itself, its major objective is to build and deliver communities. And to do so, we know that, yes, one of the key things is to provide financing and alternative financing. So that's where Duo comes in. So Duo, as the name gives, is rent to own. So that means you rent the apartments, then afterwards you become the home owner at the end of the rental period. Yes.
So it's like a mortgage towards the house, or just as you... No extra profit. Is it an ethical rent-to-own arrangement?
Well, yes, it's just an ethical rent-to-own agreement. It's not a mortgage, but a mortgage can be used to pay the outstanding amount at the end of the day. But majorly, the major benefit is it has a spread. The rental period is a spread that allows you to pay all through. Yes, so whereas where...
So you pay outright?
Not outrightly. Okay. So the initial bit is to pay 5% of the property value, and you then move in and start living in the home. When you know that, yes, we have it for 3 years, the maximum rental period is a 3-year period. So within that 3 years, you can now plan periodically how you're going to pay. And if after the 3 years, you still have a little outstanding on the property, you can then access a mortgage, or maybe you've saved up to use to pay off.
So is it just any property? Is it a specific type of property?
Okay, so yes, Mixstar has its land bank at Lakwe. And this particular product, the Duo product, is delivered on one of its estates, the Marilla Park estate. It's a 2-bedroom, fully finished apartment. Yes, so that's where...
Lakwe.
Yes, in Lakwe.
So if I understand correctly, it's like this hire purchase they do with bikes, where you buy the bike for the person riding it and paying till they are done with the payment, then it becomes theirs.
Yes, yes, you can put it in that framework, yes.
Yeah. So how long has this started?
Okay, so Duo started in September 2022, and so far we've been able to close out on one cycle. We've delivered a block of 32 units. They would be moving in by the Q3 2024 as their first rental year. Then the second block is what is currently in play, that they will be moving in by Q1 2025.
Still in that Lakwe area?
Yes, in that Lakwe access.
Okay, so this is exclusive to the estates under Mixstar?
Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Tell us a bit more about Mixstar, because many people talk about real estate every day. We get many companies. In fact, some of us are even confused who is who. So why should we work? Why should we trust Mixstar?
Okay, so I would say Mixstar has over 25 years of experience. In the first starting, its main vision is to be the foremost real estate developer in Africa. And so far, Mixstar has been able to gain that grounds. It has operations in Nigeria and Tunisia, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, basically 5 countries in Africa. And based on its experience, it has delivered quite a number of products. One of its key products under the affordable segments that it had delivered from 2019 is the Beachwood Park Estate, a block of, say, different bungalows in that area. I don't know if you're all familiar with the Lakwe Golf and Country Estates. Yes, it's also owned by Mixstar. There are different estates within that estate, and it has a golf course on a hectare of 308 hectares. So I would say, back to your question of why do you want to come to Mixstar? Based on its experience, based on the lifetime of being a developer and all, yes, Mixstar should be trusted.
How would you say that, people are responding to this way of owning a house? Are Nigerians excited about it, or is this something you think Nigerians are yet to understand?
Well, yes, Nigerians are excited about it because at the end of the day, just like she mentioned, it's just an ethical way of rental. You already rent a home to live in. So why not just rent that home to become the owner of the home? So most Nigerians already, that are aware of the product, they already come into it with knowing that it's just 5% they're dropping down to get access into, and then they then pay the annual rental fee. So why we are on this publication is to make sure that many people are aware of this particular product at the end of the day.
Now, what kind of houses are we looking at? Are they blocks of flats? Are they like, that plots where you have access to your space? What sort of houses? Are they in categories as well?
Okay, so for this particular cycle, it is launched on, it was launched and is still on a 2-bedroom, fully finished apartment. So this time it's not a bungalow where you have your space and your own compound, but it's an apartment with ground plus 3, where you then have to share common areas of the compound and parking space with others. Yes.
Okay, so if somebody's interested, how do they reach Mixstar? What are the numbers? What are the websites or handles to meet you?
Okay, to reach us, you could get on our website at duo.mixstarafrica.com. So Mixstar Africa, there is no A, just a single A.
It's on the screen.
Yes, it's on the screen now. Our number is 081-754-01788 or 081-754-01787. Right now, we even have a free gift for most people that would come on our website to actually have access to the art of homeownership, where we're able to share different things on how to get to do itself.
Okay. I was wondering if this your rent to own is, the way the Lagos Homes rent to own package was like, or is it we'll be having you people as our landlord and tomorrow now you say no pay lights. What exactly, those dramas between that landlord and tenants, what exactly is unique about your rent to own?
So yes, I like the way you said that. I see the way Lagos State is. Yes, so what we tried to do was mirror what the government has done already in the private sector to see how possible it is. So yes, we do not expect, we won't come to you and say, oh, pay this at every different period. Ahead of that, we have shared with you already an offer. In that offer, it already covers your service charge, so you already know ahead what you are expected to pay. So how it works is you pay 5% of the property amount. That gives you access already into owning the home. Then the first year and moving in. So the first move-in for this block is Q1 2025, like I mentioned. Then you pay an annual fixed rent for 3 years. So when you pay that amount, you know that, yes, you don't need to pay everything in lump sum. You can pay for the 1 year because you could desire to step out of the scheme after 1 year.
Okay.
So you could also desire to step out after 2 years, but the maximum rental period is 3 years. The reason why it's 3 years is because the company expects that by that 3 years, you've been able to save up or get access to a mortgage to actually purchase that home.
I hear that you say it's service apartment. Not say that before.
It's fully furnished.
Fully furnished. No, service apartment means that, you pay towards your utilities ahead.
Yes, yes. So that's one of the key benefits of the estates in the Lakwe Gulf and Country zone. So right now, most of the estates, or in fact, all of the estates owned by Mixstar enjoy 24/7 power supply. They enjoy good infrastructure. To know more about Mixstar, you can always check our website. That's mixstarafrica.com. You would see different renditions and pictures on Mixstar and the benefits we give.
Yes. Well done.
Okay, fantastic. So I was just going to ask, finally,
okay, I wanted to ask...
I was going to talk about mortgage, but go ahead.
Okay, because you talked about pictures on your website. So are these properties already on ground, or are these like plans? So they have to access only through your website, or are they on ground? So do people go for inspections and sighting?
So yes, we have some properties that are off plans. We have some that are already built. So currently, I also stay in Lakwe, in one of the estates, the Beachwood Park estates. That's the bungalows, the ones that we have the compounds and everything. And it's already a live community just beside the Lakwe Gulf itself. Some people also live at the Lakwe Gulf and Country estate, aside from the golfers. But this particular product, the Duo, it's currently under construction. That's the Marilla Park estate. It's currently under construction. That's why the first set of people that have subscribed since 2022 will be moving by the Q3 2024.
I was going to ask about mortgages. So is it going to be, would you provide the bank to support, or we can just come with any bank to help with the mortgage?
So it's either way. Right now, we have certain banks that we're in partnership with where we had their interest rate, and they know that, yes, we have customers that might be in the pipeline, and we just connect them basically with the bank. But if you on your own, as a subscriber, already have a bank that wants to give you a mortgage, whether it be NHF or any other access, you could always come to us with your mortgage plan and access.
Fully serviced means I just carry my bag and I move in. I'm not bringing chairs. I'm not bringing tables.
I like that. Thank you for the question. So, fully serviced or fully furnished.
Fully furnished,
is
yeah.
different from fully finished.
Okay.
So, fully furnished is when you bring in when you are not bringing anything, just bringing your bag.
But that's not the case here.
No, that's not the case.
Just
We are
fully
delivering
serviced.
fully finished. So,
Okay.
you have to bring your furniture.
I think that's all. Is there any final words? Because you have to wrap up. You have a minute left.
I'll say thank you. Thank you for joining us. And please go into our website, duo.mixstarafrica.com to see the free gifts.
People like handles. Do you have any hand like IG? Handles?
Instagram.
Yes, we do. Mixstar Africa is our handle on Instagram, Twitter, and the rest.
Website just seems so far-fetched.
Yeah, just
handles.
go and
just
check them out.
Yeah, that's good.
That's true.
All right, that's all we can take on this. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.